Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of my insight on Kabal Chemist. Now, this card has seen fairly limited constructed play. It's usually a card that people include when they're missing some kind of other card off of like a Reno deck list for constructed play. Most of the Reno decks these days are of the Kabal. It's Warlock, Priest, and Mage, and it does fit relatively well into that type of deck, though it's not quite as good as some of the other options in most cases. However, in Arena, being a common card and being part of the set of classes that is, generally the most dominant right now, I think the most consistent arenas you're going to get out of Warlock, the absolute best decks you're going to get out of Mage, and Priest is just overall pretty good. So you see a lot of these classes, and because it's a common card, it does count as a class card towards the class bonuses, I believe, and in general, you just see a lot of this card as a result of all those things. And it's important to learn how to kind of deal with this card, I suppose. Now, the potions that it can spawn are of these classes. They're cards that exist in the game, and there's generally, a few ones to keep mindful of. There's obviously a few bad ones. There's one that just freezes for 0. There's one that just reduces the attack. And in Arena, because it's a lot of like board control grindy games, not so much like combo effects and all that, usually the small potions are fairly low impact, except for the what is it? I don't know. The new Shadow Madness, the 1 mana potion that just takes a guy. So if your opponent plays this, often enough they'll play it when they have no mana left, or you can kind of see if they do have mana left, if it's a good situation, you can kind of deduce which potions they have. So if it's the Madness potion, it might be a really, really powerful game-swinging effect. If you see that your opponent played a Mage Secret, it is always going to be Potion of Polymorph. If you don't know how your opponent just played a Secret because he's not a Mage, it is most likely Potion of Polymorph. So you have to keep that in mind and do your best to play around it. Remember, it's Arena. It's generally a situation where you just do your best in any given situation. And the other two really big ones are the board clear effects. Both the board clear effects do 5 damage. One of them, the Dragonfire Potion, avoids damage towards dragons. In Arena, that's not really something you can, really avoid. There's very few dragons that you're going to have in any given deck. So generally my advice is you just play into it. And that's why Kabal Chemist is a pretty good card. And the other card is Fellfire Potion. And Fellfire Potion is, again, a potion you just play into. You play as much stuff as you can and you go face. And the reason you do that is because it taxes your opponent 5 health to use the card, which is the main disadvantage of a lot of the powerful Warlock cards we've seen in this expansion. While the effects are ridiculously strong, the price is always and always and always to sacrifice a little bit of health, and they're just often enough at least, not able to do that. The last potion on the list that is really kind of relevant is the Blastfire Potion. So this one can be a bit difficult to play around and is often the strongest one and is often the one you need when your opponent plays like a really crazy thing. You really have to get this card. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. And again, all the potions have very powerful and very specific effects. Well, all but 1 or 2. So you have to keep very mindful of all these effects so you can kind of deduce what your opponent might have if he's just not playing his potion. Overall, even though it is like a random card, it's a high impact random card, and those are usually things that we don't like to see in Hearthstone, I think this card is kind of a welcome exception. Of course, there are some, dumb things that happen from the card, but it is kind of a cool thing with a large, but not that large amount of randomness and with a lot of deduction and playthrough from the other side of the board. So pretty cool stuff. You are going to experience this card a lot if you play Arena, so it's very important to realize how it works and how you should be handling it and just what it's capable of doing in the best and worst cases. So with that in mind, I'm going to present you guys some of my games I've experienced so far in Gadgetzan that I think highlights the card well enough so you can get some idea about what's going on. Hope you guys enjoy the clips, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. No, I'm serious. I've picked Shaman my fair amount. I play like 15 to 20% Shaman in Arena. I've had Tunnel Trog like once or twice. I've never played more than like one Overload card after playing it. I've lost against Shaman like about 5 times since the expansion came out, and every single loss is that. Every single loss is like Tunnel Trog, 3 Overload cards, and 2 weapons.
Finally, a second chance.
How do you do it? Minibot onto Minibot.
Hey, dude! Over here! Reporting for duty.
The light protects me.
Fucking crazy shit all over again.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, Minibot, Avenge, fucking Minibot Junior. Just can't keep up with all these crazy cards and buffs and divine shields. And I'm dead next turn. No, I'm just playing sick aggro decks.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
So fucking crazy. He's trading? Oh, that's stupid.
Your mother was a accidents. They happen, you know. Intensification commencing.
Three divine shields.
Have another dose.
It's literally the worst thing possible for me.
Reporting for duty.
Fresh from Kazakis.
Have another dose. Get down. Drag no stupid.
Alright. If I don't die here, I should be able to stabilize. Oh, he also has board clear.
Hurry up. Portal online. Reporting
Drink the power.
I guess it's gonna help me stay alive though.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Reporting for duty.
He has more board clears than me.
Drink the power.
I'll do that. Okay.
Who am I? None of your business. It's time for a little blood. Reporting for duty.
This guy's 1-1, dude. That's the third secret, by the way.
Reporting for duty. Stop asking questions. The victory is yours.
Oh my god. Let's keep it 3. It's a pretty decent 3. Alright. How good is Grime Street Protector? Is that the 7 mana one? I don't know. It's obviously a really insane card, but every time my opponents played it, the game was already over and it didn't make any difference. Haven't had any good highlights with that card, actually.
Two heroes enter. One leaves.
Sweet. Got tempo. Is Mage still significantly better than Priest in Arena? I think in a lot of cases it is, but I don't know about significantly better, is the truth. I don't know. You think Blizzard pretty much gave up on the free-to-play model? Well, Blizzard doesn't exactly work that way. The way Blizzard works is they're a public company for profit. So if they can make more money charging people for something, they will do that. So Hearthstone is technically free.
It only cost my soul.
Hearthstone's technically free. But yeah, it'll be closer to not free once they can start making more money with that model.
Drink the power.
And that's all there is to it.
You call that?
Well, that's really bad. I'm gonna make it so if he goes face, I'm gonna threaten lethal with my Abyssal.
Happy feast of Winter Vale.
Flame strike. That's fine. Okay. Now I have board control and threatening lethal. The 3/3 is actually the big threat here. So looks like Firelands Portal or something. Oh my god.
Happy Feast of Winter Veil.
That's a pretty fucking lucky potion. I don't think he's gonna win without that.
Say hello to my little friend.
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
Secret Keeper. I'll lose.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
I'll never tell.
Job's done.
You win this time.
Happy Feast of Winter.
I played it quite a lot about a year and a half ago, I think. I got actually pretty fucking hooked on it. But that's kind of how I play a lot of these games. I get like really addicted. I play a lot for like a couple weeks and then have no motivation to ever try to play the game again. Will Grim Dawn was like that. Saved. Oh, the Mortal Coil draw. Yeah. Yeah, saved.
So many
Total
possibilities.
corruption! Total power!
Ready, sir.
Pretty tempted to Shadow Bolt there, but the mana inefficiency, it kind of disgusted me a little bit.
I will enjoy watching you die.
Okay. Well, giving me the going first advantage is pretty big deal, so okay, I guess. Tabletop gaming like Pathfinder or D&D. I don't think I ever played. I was introduced to the concept. Could have played if I wanted. It's just all the guys that were playing were like 45 and 50 and stuff. And when you're playing Magic cards with your like 20-year-old friends and the only like 50-year-olds in the store are in the corner of a table, just, I don't know. Understandably, back then, I wouldn't really approach those guys.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
More training?
I should have tapped. I don't want to play a Twisted Worgen into turn 6. It's okay, Dex. Sleepy. Go back to sleepy. You were sleeping, you got up, and you're like, rough, 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 rough. Yes.
To battle! Shush!
Side effects? No. Trust me.
I'm gonna get in a little bit of face damage there. Interesting. Very interesting.
My shield for Argon.
What would you do for a vegan Klondike bar? There are vegan ice cream sandwiches. What would I do for one? I don't know. Probably not that much.
Drink the power.
God tier. Dude, that Kabal Chemist delivers so hard sometimes. This was that time.
Drink the power.
Please no. Dragon crap is the worst one. Dude, how many is that? Oh! I think I got this here, so just buff that.